Minimum wage is a necessary tool to make sure the people are earning a steady and adequate income to take care of their families. However, some are calling for a dramatic increase of 7.25 to $15. Now, that may sound great, but it's very impractical. The first reason why this won't work is inflation. Inflation is a general increase in prices. If prices go up, then you're going to have to pay more for the same thing you could have got for cheaper, say, the year before. The first thing that does is decrease the buying power of the dollar. By increasing the price of labor, the prices of everything else have to go up to compensate for that. That will affect everybody, not just the people that are getting the raise. This raise would more than double. It would more than double the current minimum wage. That's the highest increase in history. And I got that from the history of minimum wage from HRdirect.com. This raise would drive up prices so high that you'd be either at the same level or not worse off than you were before the raise. Inflation does occur naturally, though. Our goal is about 2% increase a year, and the minimum wage should be adjusted to keep up with this gradual increase in prices, but a 200% jump just won't work. The second thing it would affect is people's incentive to work. It would incentivize people who had given up on finding a job to find one because it would obviously pay more. But it would also drive more people into easier jobs rather than high-level ones. And that's not really a fair trade-off. For example, if you have 100 doctors and 500 fast food workers, you might end up getting like 50 doctors and 1,000 fast food workers. And that's just not fair. It's human nature to find the path of least resistance, and that's what most people would do if they were offered more money to do easier things. The third thing it would affect is job loss. For example, if an employer had to pay $7.25 to two different people, and then the minimum wage increased to 15, instead of paying 15 to both, he would just fire one and pay 15 to just one. And that would dramatically increase the workload on that one worker because he's got to do the job of two people. Minimum wage is a really great thing, but it can't be abused. You can't get stingy with your money. A dramatic increase would our economy is so complex. There's a lot of different moving parts, and such a dramatic increase would just throw the whole thing out of whack.